Marston's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marson here, and today I want to talk about Reptar because we just got the showcase trailer for Reptar for Nickelodeon's All Star Brawl, and there's a couple things I want to talk about with him. So, when I started watching it, I was kind of underwhelmed by seeing his light normals, and then I was watching his light aerial attacks, and I was like, okay, just seems like kind of run-of-the-mill. He seems kind of slow, and he's supposed to be a heavy from what they were saying in the beginning. So I was like, okay, this makes sense. And it did look like the moves did more damage than some of the quicker characters, but then they showed his strong down air. And this is a move where I think Reptar is going to be a ton of fun because he has an all or nothing type of spike, but it's not all or nothing if you land it because you're able to move in the direction that you're holding if you land the move. That is such a cool mechanic to me. Because normally when there's moves like that that can spike, it's just an all or nothing. You go all the way down, if you land it, you still die, and if you miss, then your opponent just lives. But with Reptars, if you miss, you are gonna die, assuming that it goes all the way down. And depending on where you are, you would just die anyway because of the duration of the move. But if you land the move, your opponent gets spiked, and you live. I just think that's so cool. And it's such a flashy type of spike. But that's not the only thing that Reptar's got that I think is pretty crazy. Reptar's down special, to me, is crazy. While you're charging the move, he doesn't take any knockback. And what's so crazy about this move is that if your opponent is in a tech situation, this covers what seems to be every option. I actually don't even know what you could do in that situation. It covers such a wide range. So what has me excited about Reptar is that I had said that Ren and Stimpy seem kind of tricky, but Reptar seems like he's got K. Rool kind of trickery. And in general, not to just compare to Smash, but he really does remind me of K. Rool. He's a heavy, he has a really cool spike, and he has a type of trickery in certain situations. In terms of how he'll do in the meta, it's just too tough to say. I think we just need more information in general from us playing the game to really be able to tell something like that right now. Because with heavies, you just never know. Either he'll be able to hold his own, or a chunk of the cast will be able to just run him down. But with them seeming like they're very involved in the competitive side of this game, there's a good chance that he can hold his own. And it's not even that I think he necessarily looks bad right now, it's just that his light moves seem pretty slow, and his moves in general seem pretty slow. And with how fast some of the characters we've seen look, I just don't know if he'll be able to handle all of that. But that's where he kind of reminds me of K. Rool, because Reptar definitely has some stuff, but it's just a matter of, is it enough to hold up? Because even though he's strong, I think it's going to come down to how strong his strong attacks actually are. Because with him being on the slower side, I think he's going to need to have that high knockback to make up for it. And maybe that's where we could compare footage and see that the knockback is good, but seeing all these showcases and seeing the varied knockback, again, maybe if you compared it, it would be kind of obvious, I don't know. But some moves' knockback already looks crazy, so it's just too hard for me to tell right now without really diving in and looking specifically for that. But all in all, Reptar seems like a fun character. I think he has arguably the coolest spike in the game from what we've seen so far and from what I've looked at. And I think his down special is going to lead to some crazy situations. So let me know what you think about all this in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. If you want to stay up to date with my videos and live streams, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone.